The Power of Habit. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we have something special for you. We are going to immerse ourselves in the fascinating world of our habits with a summary of the book, The Power of Habit, by Charles Duhigg. Have you ever wondered why we do what we do and how we can change it? This book reveals the secrets behind the habits that define our lives. Get ready to discover how small changes in your routine can lead to big transformations in your life. Stay with us to explore how we can take control of our habits and, therefore, our destiny. The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg delves into the psychology and neuroscience behind our daily routines. Duhigg argues that most of our daily actions are the result of deeply ingrained habits, rather than conscious decisions. The book highlights how habits are formed through a three-step cycle: cue, routine, and reward. This cycle, once established, becomes automatic and forms the basis of our habitual behaviors. Duhigg uses real-life examples and case studies to illustrate how people and organizations have achieved significant change by understanding and altering their habit cycles. Additionally, the book provides practical strategies and tips on how to identify our own habits, break down the habit cycle, and replace negative habits with more positive and productive ones, allowing us to take control of our actions and, ultimately, our lives. The first chapter of the book delves into the neurology of habits, showing how they are formed in the basal ganglia, a part of the brain crucial for the development of behavioral patterns. Duhigg describes this process as a form of brain efficiency, where the brain converts a sequence of actions into an automatic routine to conserve mental energy. Chunking, a phenomenon observed in the MIT study, illustrates how tasks that initially require conscious attention and effort can become unconscious automatic habits. Furthermore, this chapter examines how these habitual patterns are essential in our daily lives, allowing us to multitask without exhausting our mental capabilities. For example, when we drive a car, we perform a series of complex actions that, with time and practice, become habits, allowing us to focus on other aspects of the environment. Duhigg also emphasizes the importance of cue and reward in the habit cycle. The cue is a trigger that tells the brain when to start a habit, and the reward is what we get from completing the routine, reinforcing the habit and creating a cycle. This understanding is crucial to changing unwanted habits or developing new positive habits. By replacing just one part of the cycle, especially the routine, while maintaining the same cue and reward, we can effectively transform our behaviors. Duhigg uses examples and anecdotes to demonstrate how understanding and applying the habit cycle can have significant impacts on your personal and professional life. The second chapter of The Power of Habit illuminates how small adjustments to our routines can lead to significant changes in habits. This rule of thumb suggests that keeping the cue and reward constant, modifying the routine in between, is key to transforming a habit. In Ray's case, replacing the act of drinking whiskey with swimming not only allowed her to maintain the relaxation reward, but also introduced a healthy element into her life. This approach can be applied to a variety of habits, from managing stress to improving physical health. The effectiveness of this method lies in its simplicity. By changing just one part of the habit cycle, profound and lasting results can be achieved. Duhigg explains that this strategy is effective because it does not require a complete reinvention of behavior, but instead focuses on an achievable and sustainable modification that can lead to positive and lasting change in behavior. In the third chapter, Duhigg expands on the idea of keystone habits, showing how seemingly small changes can have a broad, transformative impact. By focusing on a single key habit, such as safety in the case of Paul O'Neill at Alcoa, it can create ripple effects in other areas. O'Neill discovered that by improving safety, he not only created a safer work environment, but also increased employee morale, improved efficiency, and ultimately raised the company's profitability. This transformation demonstrates how targeted change can lead to an overall improvement in corporate culture and operational performance. Duhigg uses this example to illustrate how key habits can act as levers for change, triggering a series of positive improvements that go beyond the initial scope of application. In the fourth chapter, Duhigg delves into how willpower is a crucial element in forming and changing habits. Through the famous Stanford marshmallow experiment, it is revealed that willpower is not merely innate, but can be developed and strengthened like a muscle. This discovery is critical, as it implies that the ability to resist temptations and stay focused on long-term goals can be improved with proper practice and techniques. Duhigg explores various strategies for strengthening willpower, including setting clear goals, creating contingency plans to deal with temptations, and the importance of self-awareness in recognizing one's limits and triggers. This approach provides a hopeful perspective, suggesting that with the right training and dedication, anyone can improve their self-discipline and therefore their ability to develop healthy, productive habits. In the 5th chapter, Duhigg delves into the psychology of collective habits, highlighting how the belief and support of a group are fundamental to the formation of new habits. By examining the civil rights movement and Alcoholics Anonymous, Duhigg illustrates how group solidarity and a shared belief in a common cause or goal can be powerful drivers of change. In the case of civil rights, unity and collective conviction in the fight for equality were crucial to overcoming obstacles and resisting challenges. Likewise, Alcoholics Anonymous provides a supportive environment where members strengthen each other on their path to recovery. This chapter highlights that the social environment and peer influence play an important role in the adoption of new behaviors and the replacement of harmful habits with healthier ones. The belief in the possibility of change and the emotional support of others are identified as key components for success in this transformation process. In the last chapter, Duhigg emphasizes the idea that although habits powerfully influence our actions, we have the responsibility and ability to modify them. Using examples from court cases, he demonstrates how certain habitual behaviors can lead to unintended consequences, highlighting the importance of awareness and control over our habits. This chapter invites reflection on the role of habits in our decision-making and how, by recognizing and understanding our behavioral patterns, we can take proactive steps to change them. Duhigg argues that this change requires not only recognition, but also a sustained commitment to developing new routines and reinforcing more desirable behaviors. Through these cases, the book highlights that we are owners of our actions, and that, with dedication and effort, we can remodel our habits to improve our lives and those of those around us. In short, the power of habit goes beyond a simple exploration of habits, providing a comprehensive view of their role in human psychology and society. The book highlights how habits are not only individual patterns, but also collective ones, influencing organizations and culture in general. Duhigg uses real-life examples to demonstrate how habits can be leveraged to make positive changes, both personally and professionally. The author also addresses the concept of small habits, highlighting how seemingly insignificant changes can have profound and lasting effects. This perspective offers a more accessible and less daunting approach to habit change, which can be particularly encouraging for those looking to make significant changes in their lives. Furthermore, the book offers a hopeful and empowering vision, suggesting that, although we are influenced by our habits, we are not condemned to be controlled by them. This idea is reinforced with practical strategies and advice on how to identify and modify habits, providing readers with tools to take control of their actions and, ultimately, their lives. Altogether, the power of habit not only informs and educates about the nature of habits, but also inspires and guides readers towards personal and professional transformation, highlighting the importance of habits in shaping our identities and destinations. And that's all for today. We hope you have enjoyed this tour of the power of habit, and that you take away some inspiring ideas to transform your own habits. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Do you have any habits you want to change, or any experiences related to what we have discussed today? We'd love to read your comments below, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, do so now. This way you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thank you for joining us, and until next time.